All right, I'm gonna do a quick little video of the roof, tell you everything that I found, go over the certain parts, and then let you know the bad news. I'm gonna turn the camera around. So this part of your roof here is called your ridge. From that part of the ridge down, it's called the rake, and that part down there is called an eave. Okay. Now on this side here, you got the flat. So on the bottom there is called the transition. Okay. And then the rest of the flat has eaves. And like you see on your side of the roof, on the house side, you got a gable end, which is that triangle part. On top is the ridge. And then from the ridge down, that's a rake. And then on the bottom where the gutters are, those are eaves. Okay. So first thing, I found right here, this should have had this thing called a zipper boot. And I don't even know what they did here, but that wouldn't pass inspection. Even 8 years ago, that wouldn't have passed inspection. It should have had a certain type of flashing boot over that. Now, most of your roof here, the shingle parts, I'm 100% positive, are 2-layer. So you probably got 3-tab shingles over 3-tab shingles. Now, one thing I'll show you right here, they messed up this overlap. That's why you see the black exposed like that. Now right here, I'm pretty sure this flat roof is original. And as you can see, they didn't go all the way up. They should have gone up 2 feet. They only went up a couple of inches. So they went wrong there, okay? This whole area here, and the eave here from here to here is 26 feet. But where I kind of drew in, there's rotten wood through this whole area here. I have no idea why this piece of plywood's here, but it is. I don't know if it's leaking or not. That must have been damages from when you did that. And then I guess your handyman left a circular saw on the roof here. This right here, this is a 2-inch lead boot. And this is letting out plumbing gases into the air. And you got another one right there. This right here, I mean, it must have worked because you're saying it's not leaking, but this is the wrong way of doing it. He used torch down on top, and then some kind of a flex seal. I mean, it did stop the leak. He put the drip edge over, which is not normally the way to do that, but I get why he did it. But yeah, this whole thing here is probably original. You could tell by the wear and tear and the cracking everywhere. It's probably torch down. So pretty much the cheapest material possible you could use, they did. This right here, I'm concerned because this is a very low slope. I'm reading it as a 112. I'm gonna get my other pitch gauge and see if it's a 212, but if it's under a 212, we can't put shingles here. We're gonna have to put the same material right here. And this whole area, because it's completely flat, we're gonna have to find a way to drain the water off of it. So we're gonna have to put a tapered ISO system that gives it a pitch so the water runs off, okay? So if you notice here, these shingles right here in this area here are 3-tab. They must have ran out, or I don't know what happened here, but see this? This is all architectural shingles. And then this whole area here, they must have ran out of 3-tabs to do the ridge. It's just insane amount of poor workmanship. They didn't flash this in right here with the chimney. Now this chimney is aluminum, so it's going to be hard for us to flash it. We're going to probably have to do something like a Waka-Flex or something equivalent to that to solve that problem. Now this is bad news for you. So you got 2 layers here, so you're going to have to pay for 2 layers of tear off. Now I will tell you this, whenever I see roofs that have 2 layers, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of wood rot underneath when we get to that first original layer. People do this to cut corners. Now right here, all 3-tab, right? Architectural shingles. And man, I definitely cutting corners. Really cut corners.